ain't spoiled no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going down.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Respawn, bringing you guys back another video. Now today in this video, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video that a lot of you have requested in the past in my comments. You guys all asked for this video. Now here I am officially bringing my 85k inventory video. Keep in mind this is 85,000 Canadian, so I believe it's around 60 USD, so I'm not really sure there. 85k Canadian. So we're gonna get right into it. First up, we have the Howls. This skin is definitely my favorite M4A4 skin. So we're gonna inspect this here. We get the little cheeky cheeky face sticker on here. So again, this one's actually my favorite skin, and I just like it because of it's really cool and how rare it is too, as well as value to it as well. Then we got the stat track op Asimov. Not really much to say here about these skins. They're not really that rare. Then we have the stat track SSG Blood in the Water. This one's actually a pretty clean looking design for the SSG, and I believe it's probably one of the best skins out there for this this gun. Then we have the AK-47. We got the Vulcans. This one is factory new stat track, which I believe goes for around $350, I do believe. So as you can see, I've been using it quite a lot. So then we have the stat track P90 Death by Kitty. This one's gonna be minimum wear. I am going for a factory new one, but I still haven't been able to get my hands on one. This one's actually a pretty cool P90 skin. I do like it a lot. And then we have the stat track CZ75. We got the Victoria. This one is actually a rare skin as well. I really like this design, and I've been using this skin a lot, as you can tell here by the 92 frags. Then we have the USP. I believe this one's minimum. Yeah, this one's minimum wear. So this one's not really as rare as well. Then we have the stat track P2000 Fire Elemental. This one is factory new. Then we have the Rebel Fade Karambit. I believe I have about 3 or 4 of these ones. Then we got the Huntsman Knife Fade. Then we're gonna move over to some of these. I didn't really change the names on them, so they still have the tags that I did get them when I did get them. Then we have the Doppler Flip Knife Factory New. Factory new Marble Fade Flip Knife. I actually like that one a lot. This one's stat track as well. Then we have the stat track Bayonet Marble Fade as well. Then we got the stat track Bayonet Knight, stat track Bayonet Slaughter. I have 2 of these ones as well, both factory new. Then we have stat track Butterfly Knife, the vanilla, basically the default skin. That one is stat track as well. Then we have the Flip Knife Doppler. I believe I have 2 of these ones. Yes, I do, 2 of them. Actually, I might have 3. Yeah, we got 3 of them. 3 of the stat track Flip Knife. Then we have the Doppler again, stat track. So you can see, have a lot of flip knives. Then we got the Slaughter Flip Knife, factory new. The Huntsman Knife Crimson Web minimum wear. I'm trying to get my hands on a factory new one, but again, that one is a rare skin as well, being stat track. Then we have the stat track Huntsman Knife Slaughter. Then the stat track Karambit Boy Forest. Then we're gonna switch over. We have, I think I have 3 pages, I believe. Yeah, 3 pages of knives. This one here is probably my favorite Crimson Web knife as well, the Karambit. I do want to get a factory new one, but again, they're pretty rare to get. So right now, I just have a minimum wear one. Then we have the Karambit Domestic Steel, stat track Karambit Doppler. Have two of these ones as well. Then we have a stat track Marble Fade Karambit. Then a stat track Karambit Slaughter again. And again, this one is the M9 bayonet, my favorite Crimson Web as well. We have Stat Track minimum wear. These ones, they're pretty rare to get factory new as well, and that will probably be one of my goals to end up getting my my hands on one of those. So we do have 3 of those as well, as you can see here. Then we have the Stat Track Shadow Daggers Fade. This knife here is actually pretty cool story. This knife here is actually the first knife that I did end up starting out with. So as you can see, we've been a long way since then. So we do have 2 of those. Then we have the Butterfly Fade Factory New. This one is not Stat Track. I do want to get a Stat Track one as well. I don't know why I'm addicted to getting Stat Track knives. I just like collecting them. Then we have the Bowie knife minimum wear Slaughter. This one's actually pretty cool. I actually like the Bowie knives a lot. I don't usually use them though because of the knife that I will be showing you guys pretty soon. Then we have the Karambit. Gonna be called the Dream. We have the Karambit Marble Fade again. This one is not Stat Track. Now this next knife is has been one of my dream knives since I probably started playing Counter-Strike, and I did end up getting my hands on one. So we got the Karambit Sapphire. This one is one of my favorite knives in the game, and I'm really proud of myself for being able to eventually get one. I never expected to be able to get one, but I eventually did, and I probably will never get rid of this knife ever because of just how much I love using it. So as you can see, really cool knife. It's really good with the shades on as well. Looks really cool in the light, and I just love the knife overall. So then we have the Bayonet Crimson Web minimum wear. Not really that good of a float on it. But then we have the Bayonet Fade Factory New. Then we're gonna go over to the Bayonet Marble Fade Factory New. This one's probably my favorite bayonet skin as well. The Marble Fade. Any knife with the Marble Fade on it, I do love a lot. So then we have a bunch of Bowie knife slaughters again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of them here. I believe two of them are minimum wear, and 3 of them are factory new. Then we have the Butterfly. I'll just inspect this real quick. So then we have the Butterfly Knight. If you guys didn't check out my recent video that I did in a showcase, was called I believe it was called the Dark Knight, I believe it was called. I did showcase all my knives that were the Knight skin on them, which are basically they're a lot of money for them, and if you get factory new ones, they're pretty rare to get. This one unfortunately is only minimum wear. Then we have the Falchion Knife Crimson Web minimum wear. Again, Crimson Web, I'm trying to collect all of them factory new, but it's pretty hard to get your hands on, and they're quite expensive to get. Then we have the Falchion Knife Knight Factory New. Then we get the Flip Knife Doppler again, Factory New. I do have a lot of flip knives, as you guys can see. Then we have the Flip Knife Fade again. These ones are not Stat Track, but the other ones that I did show you guys were all Stat Track. Then we have the Flip Knife Marble Fade. And we have the Gut Knife Knight Factory New. Now, this next page, it's gonna be pretty crazy. If you guys like Dragon Lores, you guys are gonna be in for a surprise. So we're gonna switch on over to the third page. As you can see, basically all filled with Dragon Lores. I almost have one full page of D-Lores. And on the next page, I do have 3 Dragon Lores on here as well. So again, we almost have a full page of Dragon Lores. So first up, we got the Huntsman Knife Slaughter minimum wear, and then we have the Karambit Marble Fade again. We have 2 of these, both factory new, and then we have the minimum wear Knight Karambit, which I like that skin too as well. Then we have the Ultraviolet Karambit minimum wear. Factory new is pretty rare to get, and I do want to get one of those as well. Then we just have the random medals. This one here, I was actually 2 points away from getting the gold medal for the pick'em challenge, which I was pretty pretty disappointed about because I could have easily been getting gold if I didn't end up getting just one match wrong. So now we're gonna move into the Dragon Lures. We as you can see, a lot of these are gonna be field tested. I believe I have 9 field tested and 2 factory new and about 4 minimum wear. Then the rest are of course battle scarred. So this one here is the one that I am using. As you can see, pretty nice flow on it, and nice skin overall, and I really do love the skin, and I will probably never get rid of this Dragon Lore as well, just because of how much I love it. And actually this one here is the first Dragon Lore that I did ever get, so it kind of does mean a lot to me. So as you can see, we have basically all Dragon Lures. This one is field tested, I do believe. Get the Splice hollow sticker on it as well. So we're gonna move on over to the third page. I'm not really sure how to, like, I always have trouble pronouncing this name of this skin. It's Akaburia, except I don't know. I always have trouble trouble pronouncing that name. But we do have this one in minimum wear. I am trying to get a factory new one, but again, factory new is pretty rare to get. Then we have the minimum wear Fire Serpent. I am trying to get a factory new stat check one as well, but they're quite expensive. They're around, I believe, $4,000 now on the market to get, which is pretty crazy for a AK skin. But again, that skin is pretty rare to get as well. Then we have the Jaguar. This one, I'm not really that into this skin overall. I don't really know why it's worth so much, but the overall design of it is definitely not really that attractive. Then we have the field tested Vulcan stat check Op Boom. This one goes for around, I believe, $300 on the market, which is pretty high for a Op Boom. But again, this one is actually a pretty cool design as well. So I do like this one as well. And I do have 2 of these ones as well. Then we have the Point Deseret stat check factory new. Then the stat check AK-47 Redline. This one is minimum wear, and I probably should try to get a factory new one as well. And a couple of these pink skins as well. They're not really worth that much. They're just skins that I do use for betting. Then we have the stat check USPS Orin. I like this skin a lot. Pretty cool little neat design on it, and pretty clean. Then we have the SG Cyrex. Then a bunch of little random red lines that I do use for betting, like I said, on Cisco Lounge. Then we have the factory new M4A1S Hot Rod. This skin here was I believe probably the third M4A1S skin that I ever did get. So I'm pretty proud of this one as well because of it being rare as well. As you can see, it's basically a pretty simple design. It's just all red, and I guess a lot of people just like it. I don't know. Then we have the M4A1S Knight. We have 2 of these ones as well. I'm probably going to be doing a trade up contract video here in the future using this skin as well. I probably won't use this one because I do like this one, but I'll probably end up using this one in the contract and see if we can get a Dragon Lore. Then we have the M4A4 Dragon King. We have 2 of those as well. Then the 5.7, P250 Franklin, both actually no, one's field tested and one is factory new. Then we have the P250 Medea, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Glock 18 Water Elemental. We have 2 of these as well. Then the next page we have just a couple little stickers. We got the Exist Foil MLG Columbus 2016. Then we have just a bunch of little random skins, like I said, are basically for betting. This stat checker here, PP Bison, I believe it goes for around $100, I do believe. It's the Blue Streak, which is a rare PP Bison as well. Then, like I said, we have just a bunch of random different skins here. Then we have the Mac 10 Graven, which is also a a rare Mac 10 skin as well. This one is factory new stat track. I believe this one goes for, I think, around $200. I do believe. I'm probably wrong, but again, it is a rare Mac 10 skin as well, and it's probably the highest priced value skin for the Mac 10. Then we have the factory new stat track Desert Eagle Crimson Web. Again, this one seems like all the Crimson Web skins do go for a high value on the market. Then we have another pretty rare skin. We have the stat track USP Overgrowth. This one I've been using a lot, and a lot of people may think, like, they wonder why this one is priced as high as it is, but it's only because it's stat track factory new, and those are pretty rare to get your hands on. So they do go for a lot on the market. I believe they're around $350 on the market for them. Then we just have a bunch of random skins as well, as you can see here. Not really that good skins to even showcase, except for this one here. We got the factory new Fire Serpent for Moss. This one is again another rare skin. It doesn't even look like it's factory new, but as you can see, it is factory new just so here. But a lot of people always seem to think that it's not factory new. Then another pretty rare skin is the Tech 9 Nuclear Threat. This one is factory new as well. This one is part of the nuke package, so I'm not really sure if the prices are going to be dropping since nuke has been added to the competitive playlist. So I'm probably gonna have to look into that, and if they are, I'm probably gonna have to try to sell this as quick as possible, because the price of value could be changing on them. Then we have another nuke collection. We have the P250 and Nuclear Threat factory new as well. Then we have 3 Glock fades, all factory new for the Glock, as I mentioned. These ones are pretty cool skins as well. I really love this Glock 18. Is probably one of my favorite Glock 18s on the game. Then we just have a sticker here, Bash Hollow. Again, not really that good. Of skins to even showcase, except for we got the pretty cool one down here with the MP7 Whiteout. This one is factory new as well, which is also a rare skin to get. I really like this one as well. It's pretty cool design. Just the white overall looks pretty cool in the game. Then we're going to move on over to the 7th page. Again, we have the P250 Whiteout over here. Another pretty cool skin. This one is factory new as well. This one is a rare skin as well, same as the MP7. Then we just have a bunch of stickers from the MLG Columbus 2016. A lot of these, not really sure if the value of them is going to be going up. Probably not, but I just like keeping stickers just for collectible sake. So we just have a bunch of random ones here, as you can see. Then we these ones are basically souvenir ones, not really that interesting. So we're gonna switch over to the cases. As you can see, we have a bunch of cases, a bunch of keys. I'm probably gonna be using these for a case opening video, like I did before in the past, where we try to see how many cases we can open before we get a knife. So as you can see, we have a lot of cases, a lot of keys. Then we have a couple of breakout passes. I don't really know why I have these. I'm just kind of storing them in my inventory, hoping that the value does go up on them, so I can sell them one day. So we have the Bravo one, then we have the breakout, and we have 2 of these ones. Then we got the Falchion keys, as you can see here. And then we have the Operation Breakout keys and the Operation Phoenix keys. So as you can see, we have a lot of keys, and the Operation Phoenix pass as well, and the Operation Vanguard. Then we have the Wildfire keys, so a lot of these ones as well. And I believe we're almost getting to the end of the inventory. Yep, there we go. That's all we have for the inventory, guys. So there you guys have it. That is basically my 85k inventory. So hope you guys did like this video, and if you guys did, go ahead and drop a like on it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, Respawn signing out.